Hello everyone, you're welcome to my channel. And how are you? Today I'm not here to motivate you. Yes, I'm here to show you something that most people are quietly living but not talking about. And once you see it, you won't be able to unseen it. There was a time when people could not say anything they felt, but because they did not want to, but because they did not feel safe enough. They had thought they could not share, pain they could not explain, an emotion they did not even understand themselves. So they stay silent. But today, something has changed, totally changed. Now people are talking, they are expressing everything, their fears, their insecurities, their loneliness, but not to the other person. They are opening their phones and sharing everything with ChatGPT. And strangely, it feels good for them. It feels like someone is listening, like someone understands them, like they finally have a friend. Think about that. People feel more comfortable sharing their deepest pain with AI than with real human. And this is not just a trend. This is a signal that something is missing in human connection. Yes, because when people stop trusting people and start trusting machine with their emotion, not on the surface, but deeply. Because this is not about AI. This is about you, your emotions, your trust, and the reality you are living in without even realizing it. So stay with me because today we are going to be bring clarity to something the most people are silently experiencing but never truly understanding. Now let's go deeper. The real question is why? Why are people feeling safer with machine than with other human? The answer is uncomfortable but very real. Because people have been hurt not once but again and again. They trusted someone and got judged. They open up and got misunderstood. They share something personal and it was used against them. And slowly, without even realizing it, they built a wall, not outside, but inside. A wall that say, don't say too much, don't trust too easily, don't show your real self. And this wall does not protect them, it's isolate them. Now add another layer to this. The modern world, a world where everyone looks perfect, happy, successful, confident, but very few people show their truth. So what happens? You start comparing your reality with someone else's highlight, and suddenly you feel like you are behind, like you are the only one struggling, the only one confused, the only one not enough, and instead of opening up, you go silent because you think no one will understand. And that's the moment where loneliness truly begins. Not when you are alone, but when you feel you cannot be understood. And that's where AI enter. No judgment, no interpretation, no betrayal. You can say anything, and nothing comes back to hurt you. And for the first time, you feel here. But understand this clearly. AI did not create this problem, it exposed it. A gap between you are the inside and what you show outside. And as long as this gap exists, you will keep searching for safe space, even if those spaces are not human. But here is where clarity becomes powerful. The problem is not that you talk to AI. The problem is why you cannot talk to people. Why? Because deep down, what you are really looking for is not answer. You are looking for safety. It's a reality. A space where you can be real without fear, without judgment, and that's human need, not a technology one. So instead of asking, it is a right or wrong to talk to AI, ask yourself, why don't feel safe enough to be honest with people? Because that question changed everything. Now let's go even deeper. There are three reasons why trust is breaking in today's world. First, people listen to response, not to understand. When you speak, most people are not really listening. They are waiting for their turn to talk, or else they are judging you silently. And you can feel that. Even if one say anything, you can feel when you are not truly here. Second, people don't hold space anymore. Everyone is busy, distracted, emotionally unavailable. So even when you try to open up, you feel like a burden. And slowly, you stop trying. Third, people misuse vulnerability. You share something personal, and later it's become a joke or a weapon or a story someone tell other. And after that, you don't just lose trust in one person, you lose trust in people. And when all of this combine, you create a new rule in your mind. Quit, stay safe. And that's exactly what millions of people are doing today. Living but not expressing, feeling but not sharing, exiting but not connecting. So, what is the solution? Not technology, no isolation, but awareness. The first step is understand your own fear, not run from it. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Judgment, rejection, being misunderstood. Because until you face this, nothing will change. Second, start small. You don't need to open up to everyone. Find one person, just one, who feels safe and be silently more honest than before. Not everything, just a little more. Because trust is not built in one moment, it's built in layer. Third, become the person you are looking for. If you want someone who listen, then learn to listen. If you want someone who understand, then start understanding others. Because the world you experience is often a reflection of the energy you give. And finally, expect this truth. Yes. And finally, accept this truth. No one will understand you completely. No one will feel everything you feel. And that's okay because the goal is not a perfect understanding. The goal is real connection. And real connection requires risk, emotionally risk, the risk of being seen, the risk of being honest, the risk of being real. So here is the final clarity. Talking to AI is not a wrong. Finding comfort in it, it is not wrong. But replacing human connection with it, that's where the problem begins. Because no matter how advanced technology becomes, it can listen, but it cannot feel. It can respond, but it cannot like a human heart. And deep down, that's what you are truly looking for: connection, understanding, and a space where you can finally be yourself. So don't lose that, don't replace that. And most important, don't forget that real connection is still possible, but it starts with your courage, with your honesty, with your willingness to be real again. This is your clarity, and what you do with it will define your life. So, here is the final clarity: talking to AI is not wrong. Okay, and this is made you pause. If this made you think even for a moment, they don't just leave it here. Subscribe because on this channel we don't just talk, we understand, we question, and we bring clarity to the things most people ignore. I will see you in the next one. Stay happy.